Way. It is our final semifinal of the night, 72 kilos. Romania and Turkey with Alexandra ANGHEL, 25-year-old. Matched up against CAVUSOGLU to of Turkey. World bronze medalist in 21, came up short in Sofia in her bid for the Olympic Games. 2016 Rio Olympian for Turkey, looking for her second berth, just coming up short. So a fresh start. She begins the trek to the Paris Games in 24. Baseball grip around the left wrist from ANGHEL. Forehead to forehead, the two wrestlers looking eye to eye in this first period. Approaching the 1 minute mark, no score. ANGHEL just watched her teammate come up just short in the semifinal, a couple of weights lower. Trying to change their fortunes here at this weight class, 72 kilos.
Open blue. Blue.
The one thing I've noticed tonight, it's completely different from what we watched earlier today. We are seeing some conservative wrestling in this first period by a lot of these semifinalists.
So much on the line. You often find that wrestlers are conservative because they don't want to make a mistake with so much on the line. Especially, I've talked about it with Turkey and in the freestyle and women's wrestling, and we'll see it in Greco-Roman as well. But they're the most successful nation. Their most successful sport for their nation in terms of Olympic sports, and there's so much on the lines in terms of funding and education, apartment, cars, you mention it. And one mistake can take all that away. So it's understandable, right? And this is what I said about Bose Tucson. I actually have she runs into pulling the hair points too often. We see it too much.
ANGHEL gets the activity clock to expire, so a 1-0 lead for Alexandra ANGHEL. Referee warning, just what Eric was talking about, the pulling of the hair, the tugging of the hair, more like it.
I mean, we've seen it against Bose Tucson against Tamara Mensah. We've seen it against Nasamberma Ochirbat, Kaunum Velieva, and Yadneva of Bulgaria. Those are 5 off the top of my head that I can name where she was dinged for pulling the hair, and then additionally here, so that's 6.
Tough to give up those points, especially when matches are so tight. Something she's going to have to correct moving forward. One more tie-up between these two as the first period will come to an end, and that is it. 3 minutes of wrestling in the books. Low-scoring bout.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, coach. What is this?
You see what happened? He just took the water, the coach took the water bottle, opened it up, and threw it on her face.
That's a wake-up call.
That's a wake-up call, and the referee just said, hey, coach, what is this?
Making sure that gets all dried up in the corner. This might be an interesting second period. Both wrestlers, I would say, not thrilled with one another right now. Obviously, the Romanian coach trying to light a fire with ANGHEL. Let's see if it worked. Splash of cold water, 1-0 Romania, period number 2. Boy, and you see the strength of CAVUSOGLU to just throwing her opponent ANGHEL down. Now she's in on that leg, and she will drive her down. ANGHEL pops right back up. Referee says 2. Let's see if it got confirmed. And a stoppage. And the 3 will come over to discuss that last exchange, as CAVUSOGLU to was awarded 2 or not. That is the mat chairman standing up to our left on the screen. judge and referee were over by the table.
I think
And they're going to say no points.
I think that's smart. I agree with that call.
Contact red.
So it remains 1-0, but good energy from CAVUSOGLU to.
Red contact.
Tosun wanted to come out and make an impact and make sure that she gets a chance to get the point back, and she will now. ANGHEL gets put up on the activity clock.
Open the finger, Blue. Open the fingers.
Tosun jumps on the front headlock, trying to cut the corner. Still circling underneath is ANGHEL. Shot clock down to 1. The clock expires. Tosun will get the point. Now she comes right back at her, takes her to her back. Big explosive move from Tosun. She'll go up 5-1.
And that's a head scratcher. It's one of those scenarios where you just see the wrestler giving up 2 instead of the 4. And it's all hindsight, right? 2020's hindsight. And to belly down, there is no quit in ANGHEL. She's going to continue to come. But that's a mistake she'd like to have back.
Those split-second decisions. 4-point throw. CAVUSOGLU to with a 5-1 lead. And now she is going to pick up a point. See if the judge agrees with the caution and 1. Nope. Oh, yep, they did agree. So 6-1. So she's on the other end of the hair pole,
yeah,
and gets the point.
What I'd like to see is the hair before the match and the hair after the match.
Open, Blue.
Inside a minute to go in a period that's belonged to CAVUSOGLU to of Turkey. Coming in behind the neck. Little collar tie action from ANGHEL. Here comes to again. Both wrestlers hip to hip, arm to arm, and out of bounds.
Blue center.
Step out point given to Tosun. And you talk about a period of domination. Completely different wrestler from what we saw in the first 3 minutes.
And ANGHEL is flustered. Doesn't have an answer. And she has to stay composed here.
Blue zone.
Trying to maybe get into a over-under position here. Can't quite get the hands locked up. Tries one high C, and that is it. Turkey into the finals. Say CAVUSOGLU to with a 7-1 win. All of her points coming in the second period. 7 unanswered, including the big 4-pointer that put ANGHEL on her back.
Okay.